All right, we're going to take a look at finding email addresses, links, and image URLs within seconds from websites. So Add to Sheets allows you to go on to a site and find all of those patterns and then automatically save them to a Google Sheet in one click. You can edit or modify what's found before you save it, or even copy it to clipboard, but it happens pretty easily. And it allows you to take advantage of the columns that you already have configured with Add to Sheets, or if you have groups set up, so multiple columns under one like name alias, you can actually find, say, all the links on a site and send them to different spreadsheets or different columns at one time. So let's take a look at that. So I already have a Google Sheets spreadsheet set up. So you'll see that I've got two columns here with kind of header text in the first row with links A and links C. So whenever you have that first row a value in there, Add to Sheets grabs that column identifier. So for whatever reason, if this were a blank sheet, whenever you go into the extension, it's only going to show column A. Just pop some information into one of these other columns and then it will show up there and you can configure it. So for instance, if I come over here to the extension, I've already chosen the spreadsheet. I'm going to go to sheet 1. And you'll see that I've got links A here and then B for the second column and then links C. So it automatically kind of shows what's in between. So if I wanted F, I could just put something in column F and then refresh and it will show here. But for this example, I'm going to pick links A. And then I'm just going to give this an alias here, links A. We'll add that and that will automatically show now in the column here or in the right click context, so links A. Cool. Now in Add to Sheets, there's now this matches option. So if I click on this, it's going to open a modal and you'll see that I can find a pattern. So I can do emails, links, and images. There's more information on in the blog post about like what this means and what it could be used for. But if I go to a website, so let me click back to the addtosheets.com site, and I go to links, I'm just going to do that. You'll see that automatically it grabbed all the links from the HTML page. So really quick too, if I want to, I can toggle on line numbers here. So 1 through 19, it says I have 19. And because I already have locations set up, so remember I've got the column I just created, and then if I had a group, I can actually select that here. So I see here that I can select links A where I was just at, and actually save this information. So let me just toggle back over here so we can look at the spreadsheet. I've got these items selected here or kind of found. I'm going to undo the line numbers here and then I'm just going to click save. And you'll see just like that, all the information popped over. Now I can do that again if I want. I'm just going to do that. You'll see it added down. So what Add to Sheets does is it pretty much simulates a copy and paste here. It's going to grab the information, it's going to find the first available row in the column that you have selected and just put that information there. And then it's just going to keep doing it, so on and so forth. Now, for instance, if I want to change, maybe I want to go back and let's add it into C actually. So I'm going to go back here, I'm going to do select the sheet, select a column, C, and do links C, add that. And now I'm going to go back to the website, find the matches, find a pattern, links, we found it again, come back here and select link C. And I'm going to do line numbers this time just so we can see the difference. I'm going to save, and just like that, the links were popped in there. So if I want to, I can also take a look at any images. So I'll do images, there's only 2 on this site, and then email, it grabbed 1, but you can imagine that if it were a page that has many emails or many link URLs, it will do the same thing that happened with the actual hyperlinks that we showed. So you can do that and send it to a single column. You can do it and send it to multiple columns in the same sheet or across sheets or across spreadsheets altogether with groups. So it really lets you be efficient in how you're collecting data and pretty much let you use Google Sheets as a database for this information, because you can start to create workflows. If you want to get this information in CSV format, for instance, you can now come into Google Sheets and you can export it or download it as CSV. or for Excel. So you can kind of all go through, or I'm sorry, if you're working with a team, you can all go through and be adding information into a certain sheet and then kind of collectively export that into one unified workbook or list of information. We will cover some more scenarios in future posts and videos, but hopefully that gives you a flavor of what you can do with the new functionality. This is available in Add to Sheets Pro, so with Pro you have unlimited use of this. There's no cap on how many rows you can find or how many times you can save. So you can use this. You can also use the groups functionality that we mentioned. And yeah, hope you find it useful and looking forward to getting feedback. Thanks.